Hey, how you doing, you big, beautiful buggers? My name is Jacob, this is Choo, and in this Choo video, I'm going to be making wild hare pies. They're like pizzeria pies. I guess they're like little savory tarts filled with like rich tomato and lots of wild little things from the garden and a hare topped with cheese and baked. And I made a kangaroo version of this for a party we had last weekend. I don't think I have any photos. It was just too epic. We had so many people. We just rocked so hard. So we had a slip and slide. We had an adult-sized fucking slip and slide. Needless to say, when I brought these little mini pies out, they disappeared like a fart in a fan factory. They were gone from the smorgasbord almost instantly. So I guess you could say they're pretty fucking delicious. Now, I don't want to sound like I love myself. I don't like to stroke my goat too hard. But I might just be the single greatest man who has ever... Are you fucking shitting me right now? Look at these fuckers. Are you fucking shitting me? Are you shitting on me? Are you taking a shit on me? So hares were introduced to Australia in around the 1860s by the British, isn't it? As a sport animal, not for food per se, but they were introduced for something to kill. For fun. The sport known as coursing is where pretty much rich gits will use dogs to hunt down game animals, small game like hares and whatnot, using sight as opposed to tracking them by sound. It was a huge gambling thing for a while, so they would bet on it. They would just release the hares in the field and have the dogs go and chase them. You may remember that clip from Snatch, you know, I like dags, and then they go and watch the thing. That's coursing. Traditionally, it was used as a hunting method, quite an effective one. Dogs are one of the oldest domesticated animal, and since it's been helping us humans get nice and fat ever since. So from a traditional hunting perspective, and even a modern one, I don't think using dogs to track down food is a bad idea. I do, however, think that sport hunting is just fucking cruel. I mean, it's sick, just killing something for fun. I'm a hunter, sort of. I do hunt things from time to time. I obviously eat meat. I've raised animals for slaughter. I'm not opposed to killing for nourishment. Watching an animal die for fun, I don't know. I just think that's fundamentally sick. So the Brits brought the hare. That's hard to say. So the Brits brought the hares over when they were bored, you know, killing, enslaving, and displacing the local inhabitants. They would go out and hunt these hares, and of course the hares, they didn't catch all of them. They all took off. Bred wildly, and now the little fuckers are everywhere. Hare is one of my favorite foods. You can check out my other hare videos. We have a whole game. We have a whole cooking. This whole channel's about game cooking. So check out the hare videos or the rabbit videos if you want, because there's some really good recipes on there, and I talk a lot more about the environmental degradation in those videos as well. First, you want to prep your dough. Now, I have done an entire video on this damper recipe. You can check that out here or wherever in the description below. This is a good all-rounder. You can bake this as a bread, or you can knead the absolute shit out of it, thin it out, and use it as a pastry. It's kind of like a combination between a bread and a short crust pastry. It fucks real hard. Firm but gentle, like me. Get that going. Check out that video, but essentially it's just flour, yeast, water, bit of sugar, whatever random herbs you want. Let that rise for... This has been about 2 hours. That's all you need. So for this recipe, we've got diced shallots. These are just your button mushrooms or the big flat white caps. You can use any mushroom you want. Fresh Roma tomatoes from my garden. I've had an absolute fucking cracker of a season on the tomatoes. I'm pulling off 2 or 3 kilos of Romas every other day. And if you want to be a little bit naughty, throw in some olives as well. I don't know who left these olives here. The best part about having a party is that people leave little bits of food behind, and you can turn it into a pie. It's fucking fantastic. We've also got a bunch of different herbs here. Garlic, we'll add the garlic later. I don't like to add it straight away because it can get a bit bitter and it loses its pungency. And I like my things to be pungent. I'm somewhat of a little pungent boy. We've got sugar, Italian herbs from the garden, pepper, various other things. You know, so there's oregano, thyme, the usual. Let's fuck this bottle. Woo, mama. Yeah, splash of oil. Woo, motherfucker! Olives, fucking yes! My goddess of a wife, Quinn, has recently discovered their love for olives. Hated them until like 4 months ago, and now is going absolutely fucking mental with olives, which is huge. Put that on a lower heat, and whoa! We're gonna add a splash of red wine, of course. A wee hint of vinegar for a little bit of extra acidity. I'm only going to put a couple of splashes like that in. So it really doesn't matter what vinegar you're using. I mean, it kind of matters, but this is rich, so I'm going with rich fucking flavors. We want to reduce. until this is nice and thick, and then we're going to throw our hare in and our spices. So at the aforementioned party that we threw last weekend, one of my best buddies in the whole world, Brittany, popped in for a little bit, and I want to say paid tribute by giving me a hare. Brittany is an avid hunter, an excellent taxidermist, just a fucking real rock and roll kind of chick, and often when visiting will bring me a little treat. And in this particular instance, we've done a hare video before, and that was one of Brittany's hares. Now, it is a bit of an issue because I like to keep Choo politically neutral. I have very strong opinions on certain things for sure, but this is a friendly space for everyone of all walks of the world. In South Australia recently there's been a bow hunting ban. So I bow hunt, I don't have a gun license, so I hunt with a bow. I'm not legally allowed to do that anymore, which has really fucked things up. So I don't know if you guys want me to do a video about that. It does lean towards the political conversation a little bit, which I tend to avoid. I mean, I have these conversations in my everyday life, but I want Choo to be not so polarizing, and in today's climate that's really hard to do. But let me know if you want me to do it anyway, because it is relevant to South Australia where I live. This is a sort of game, locavore, hunting, self-sufficiency channel, and a part of that is hunting and getting your own food from the environment. And when these restrictions come in, which I think are absolutely draconian, it makes it very difficult. So if you want me to do a video on that, on the bow hunting ban and why I think it's completely fucked up, and how it's utterly pointless. You can see I'm already getting all riled up. I guess the point I'm trying to make is, at least I still have access to game animals legally, which is very good. So thank you, Britt. I don't know if I can get in here. So backstraps are ideal for something like this. Rabbits and hares, they jump around a lot, right? So their legs can be a little bit tough, which you still cook it if you know what you're doing. I cook a lot of legs, but you just got to do it right. The backstraps are ideal for something that's going to be a little bit quicker in the pot. And this is going to be diced pretty thin anyway. That sinew's not ideal, but whatever. Unnecessary process had I removed that sinew. Woohoo, mama! Now we're going to cook this up real quick and then add one more ingredient. I fucking forgot to press record, but I've just added 3 tablespoons of tomato paste essentially. See how it's a lot redder now? Fuck me. I definitely need an assistant. Let's turn that right down. And that's our filling done. Now it's time to mash the dough.
She's mashing it.
So roll that shit nice and thin, and then using a cup or whatever, you can make little circles and start placing them in your greased tray. Greased. Even non-stick pans can stick sometimes, so I like to put a little bit of shine, a little little bit of oil, just lick it. This will help pop the tarts or pies, whatever the fuck we're making out after we're done. Greased tray. Now we're just gonna put a little bit of bloody cheddar on top. I love cheese. I like fancy cheese too. Now I know that cheddar's kind of like a basic bitch cheese, but I'll tell you what, old Papa J is kind of a basic bitch boy. I'll tell you what, my little darlings, these look. I'm tearing up a bit. Let's put it that way. Let me compose myself for a brief moment. So for something like this, I really just want the cheese to melt and not burn, and the pastry to be cooked through. Fuck is rattling around over here? Oh yeah. Oh mama. Top fucking shelf, baby. Now, I'm gonna put that around 180 Celsius, 200, whatever, and I'm gonna leave that for about 20 or 30 minutes, which is just about enough time for one round of Deep Rock Galactic. Rock and roll! Fuck yeah, rock and stone. We are. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes, and now for El Momento de la Verdad, which is Swahili for the moment of truth. I'm legitimately freaking out about this. Can't you tell? Oh, mama. Baby, 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 you fucking wait. What even is it? My beautiful, beautiful angels. How fucking delicious does this look? I'm just gonna have to pop out these tarts. I'm a dirty little tart popper. The only issue with trays is that the bottoms do tend to get a little bit soggy, which is why I fucking hate it when you go and buy a pie and they're in the alfoil thing. That's good for cooking. Then you take the alfoil off and you put them back in the oven, which I haven't done for this video, but what you'd probably want to do is put it on a pie warmer, you know, a little bain-marie-esque thing, because that way the bottom has a chance to evaporate some of that moisture and you don't get soggy bottom syndrome. Nobody likes a soggy bottom, am I right? I'm legitimately fucking impressed with this. Fuck. I want to fuck them. Are you fucking shitting me right now? Look at these fuckers. Are you fucking shitting me? Are you shitting on me? Are you taking a shit on me? I hope not. I do a lot of weird stuff. I'm open to a lot of things. I don't want to kink shame anybody, but I most certainly draw the line at excrement. Where's my drink? Alright, yeah. Okay. Oh, bloody. I'm not even in fucking frame. Alright, it's getting late in the day, so I apologise for the footage. Now, probably still a bit hot, but let's give him a fucking crank. Once again, I want to say thanks to my best buddy Britt. Without you, I would have just put something else in there. But I'm grateful for the hair because I fucking love them. Tastes like shit. No, I'm kidding. These are fucked. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. It tastes like a pizza pie, but with... Remember those pizza pockets you used to get in school? In Australia, they were a big deal. Oh, my God. It kind of tastes like a cheeky little pizza pocket. It tastes so much like a pizza pocket, but better. Like, a sophisticated... a sophisticated, more elegant version of a pizza pocket. Oh my God. I could eat this whole tray. I know you probably don't think that because I'm not like a big guy or anything, but I tell you what, this little dog can eat when he wants to eat. But I did promise my wife, I did promise that I would save them some. And you know, my baby likes to eat too. So I'll eat about 6 of these. Probably not on camera though, because that's fucking gross. This certainly doesn't need any hot sauce. I probably should have put a couple of chili flakes in there. The flavor profile is perfect as is, but I do like a little bit of a zizazzabarambambo. I've been Jacob. You've been watching Choo. If you want to help out the channel, jump on our website, chooroo.com, get a bottle of our hot sauce. It's contributing to us, and also you get something in return. It's quite nice, all locally made here in the Adelaide Hills. Only in Australia at the moment. We're hoping to go international soon. These are fucking yummy, man. They're fucking yum. Alright, I love you guys very much. Enjoy your lives, and I'll see you in the next video. Or you'll see me, or whatever. I don't know, it's just a polite thing to say. I'll never see you. Ooh, if you do want to see me, come to one of our events. Go on the website, we've got a whole bunch of events coming up, including Chili Fest and all kind of stuff. You can come right up to my fucking face if you want and be like, yo! And I'll be like, what's up? See you later.
Thank you.
Eat. Quickly now. Daddy commands you to eat. Is pandering to me? Spark day. How good is that? Am I gonna get lucky later?
Until the end of time. What's in here?
Ew! That is hours of fun.